Congratulations, you are the winner.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. How are we? How are we all? Welcome to my latest obsession, Angine de Poitrine. They're so good. Can't stop listening to them. Amazing. And they look absolutely bonkers as well. If you've never heard of them before, I would suggest going to YouTube and looking them up. They're going to be they're going to be huge very, very, very shortly. They seem to be blowing up on certainly YouTube, and I'm sure they will garner more and more and more support as more people start to talk about them. Hilariously good. They're actually very good musicians as well, but they are. I don't know what it is about French Canada, but there's something in the water in French Canada that people are exceptionally abstract. It's not a bad thing. But when I think back to my childhood, I used to get French Canadian programs, kids programs, and they were the most bizarre things in the world. Um, and yeah, this is very much in that tradition, but exceptionally good. If you like Primus, if you've ever liked a Primus track, then these guys probably good in that vein, but no lyrics, just music, which is good. The instrumental part of Primus. I've been a Primus fan for a long time, but these guys are really, really good. Make me giggle every time I see them. So, how has the weekend been? Has it been good? Have you enjoyed it? Have you done lots? Have you done very little? Has it been great? Has it been bad? Has it been middling? I've done quite a bit of adulting here and there. Partying! Oh my god, Kaz. What was the partying about? Why were you partying? Just in general? Or was there a specific reason for partying? Or was it just the weekend, let's go partying? Let's go out on Friday and Saturday and give it yee-haw? Yeah, I've mostly done adulting. I watched the cyclothon. What are we going to do now? That's lots of Monster Vodka's retirement party. Jesus. Monster Vodkas, my God. That sounds dangerous. That sounds very dangerous. Yeah, now we've lost Tip to Tip. We've lost Ludwig's Tip to Tip because that's all finished. And we've now lost 15 days of the cyclothon. What am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to have to get back into the old anime. I'm behind, majorly behind on this season, so I'm going to have to jump in and you approve the monster cocktails. It's surprising that, Jet. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and play catch up with a number of new anime for this season because I just haven't even started looking at it. I just never had time because I've got locked into the cyclothon every morning, and that's on for most of my morning, my working morning. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do for my working morning now. I must go. I was at a meal today for my nan's birthday, and there must have been about 25 of us. Social battery has broken. My lord, have you got a big, big family, Lily? I think there's probably only about 7 in my family. Not that I really spoke anyway, but yeah. I think there's, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Yeah, there's probably about 5 in my family. 6, maybe. Not including my partner and her family. Her family's bigger, but my immediate family is very small. I've only got one sister. Still got my parents and my sister. I've got a nephew, and that's it. That's all I've got. Interesting. A big family. Yeah, I struggle a little bit when we go out with my my partner's family because there's 3, well, 2 other sisters and nephews and nieces, and well, it's my birthday next weekend. Only wanted 15 peeps. Now there's going to be more. Yes. Is this going to become a Project X situation, Kaz? Is this going to be I thought maybe 2 or 3 people, hello Banshee, 2 were going to turn up, but actually we've now got like, oh, fantastic.
Piss off!
Pulled your profile pic. That's off to a good start. Yeah, and is the whole neighbourhood going to turn up? uh, long time no see. I take it you've both been in Dan's stream. What's Dan playing? Is Dan playing Chilla's Art? I saw him something about a horror game that's about fishing, but there's so many horror games about fishing now. I wasn't 100% sure what he was actually playing. It'll be interesting to see how he enjoys it. Umagari, yeah. Yeah, I never got to the end of that. I couldn't get to the end of it. I just didn't enjoy it enough to. By the time I got into the sort of second deep into the second hour, I was like, yeah, this is not for me. This is just mad. The experiment that they did just didn't work with me at all. It wasn't the normal Chillers kind of stuff. And I think they've kind of put their hands up and said, yeah, kind of maybe wasn't what we were 100% going for. We might do something a bit different next time. So we'll see. But I mean, you have to try. Modding for Kyle right now. Okay. Is he Valoranting or is he... No, if he was Valoranting, then you'd be playing. So yes, interesting stuff. Yeah, as I say, my weekend has been very chill, but a bit of adulting. I went out to... Oh, lobby, I see. Stockies Among Us. Okay. I went out today and I cut the grass. Just did a quick... someone invited others. Okay, Kaz. It's always the way, isn't it? You say, I just want a few people, and then somebody says, oh, but can I take so-and-so along? Or they say to their pals, you come along, and then there'll be more people who get the word of it, and all of a sudden there'll be just an entire tribe of people, and you just really didn't want that. Yeah, cut the grass for the first time this season. Still a bit dubious as to whether it's a bit early, but anyway, it's now done at a very high level. Didn't cut it too short. We did all the sort of beds, the railway sleeper beds. Weather has been nice indeed. The weather's supposed to be nice all week as well. I don't think it's supposed to be particularly warm. I think it's between 11 and 12, but at least it's dry. That's the main thing. I'm not really that bothered about it being particularly warm. I just want it to be dry. And I was talking about getting my new walking boots on Friday, and I managed to snag them without too much trouble, which is good. And they are super, super comfy. And the old knackered, horrible ones that were hurting my feet have been consigned to the bin, so that's great. So all in all, it's been a pretty successful weekend, I think. Not looking forward to going back to work, obviously, tomorrow. That's heinous. I really don't want to do that at all. Especially when it's been a bit sunnier or whatever. You really don't want to be cooped up in the house all day. But yeah, I've had a nice balance of watching some stuff on Twitch. I'm also looking... Oh, you're back to uni. Back to uni for the first time in 3 weeks. It's all right, Lily. In about another 2 weeks, you'll be off for about 16 weeks. It won't be that long. Do you have exams this year, Lily? 5 weeks left. That's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I would reckon you have been off more than you've been at uni. I think if you totaled up the amount of time you'd been off in terms of holidays, reading weeks, etc., you would have spent far more time out of uni than you were in uni. It just that's absolute madness. Yeah. Lily student loans paid for time. Yeah, absolutely. That's insane. Well, I would be even more upset being in England. Because obviously in Scotland, you don't pay for this. You don't, well, you take out a student loan if you want money, obviously, if you haven't worked and got money in the bank. But you don't pay for your tuition in Scotland if you're Scottish. I have some tests in the last week and a speaking exam in June at some point, I think, but this is busy coursework time. Okay. Well, I mean, at least it's a lot of my degree was based on coursework. We did have exams at the end of first and second year, and there was a sort of final exam in fourth year. But the vast majority of your fourth year mark was coursework, which was much better. First and second year was a pass-fail. If you failed too many exams, or you failed any exam, and I did business studies, so there was 6 different exams that you could fail, and if you failed one of them, you got a reset before summer, and if you failed that, then you were out basically. And then nice hat indeed. Look, I'm really missing. I struggle with exams, but also struggle with independence. So coursework is rough too. I can't win. Oh no, I'd far rather have coursework. Exams were never a good thing with me. Yeah, I could kind of cram stuff in at the last minute, but I never performed particularly great on exams. Coursework was ultimately far, far better. To give me time to plan, organize, go and do stuff and prep, and then get it all sorted, and then have time to review it before I handed it in. That was significantly better for me. So yes, I did struggle with absolute. This is pass or fail time. We indeed. So coursework is indeed the way forward. Absolutely, absolutely the way forward. Yeah. So it's been interesting. It's been a good weekend, I think. Overall, it's been a good weekend. I've got lots of stuff sorted out. Could probably have done a bit more. I still have my wardrobes coursework. Yeah, I've still got to sort out my wardrobes and clothes. I really need to just go and just do a proper spring clean and go through everything. And either vacuum pack stuff to say I'm too big for that at the moment, but there is a chance that if I ever start running again, I'll get back into it. Or I've had that for far too long and I am never getting back into it. Let's get rid of it. I need to do that, but it's such a thought. The thought of actually spending time at a weekend raking through clothes in your wardrobe just it's not a good thought at all. It's not a good feeling that you could be actually just doing something completely different. And I don't really care what it is. For the next 2 weeks, I am doing drumroll old-fashioned van sales. Joy, my lord! Are you actually driving the van? Have you got your own little? Are you white van man for the next? Oh, fantastic! Now, why is this, Jet? You must tell. Why are we getting mobile Jet? I've just seen Jets put 2 point. Absolutely, I know. I was going to comment on that. That's heinous as well. That's absolutely ridiculous. 2 points. There must be. I wonder if I can set a limit, a lower limit on what you can put in for betting, because that's just heinous. That's beyond ripping it. But yes, why have you been tasked with doing 2 weeks of van sales, Jet? Inquiring minds need to know. Is that to prove that you're as good as you say you are? Because the higher ups have this big idea that we will sell products in shops. We will sell in products. Sorry, let me read this. Because the higher ups have this big idea that we will sell in products shops don't sell. Okay, I think I can understand what you mean there. That you'll sell. Are you selling out the back of your van, or are you going to shops? Right. Okay. I'm confused there. Are you going to shops to say I have 6 slabs of this new monster in the back of my van? Would you like it? If we don't do it en masse quickly, we'll increase. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. If we do it en masse quickly, we'll increase distribution. Right. 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 Yeah. So it's basically you don't have this product in stock. I've got it in my van outside. If you give me X amount of money, I'll give you the slabs and you can sell them on and we'll see if it works. I suppose there's an element of let's see how that goes, but yeah, it is a bit. I kind of think sometimes that there will be people, and this is why I could never do a sales job because I feel deeply uncomfortable trying to sell somebody something that they haven't actually. We tried it last year, and the products we did it with are discontinued. So, okay. Yeah, this is the other thing. You need to actually have a full pipeline of the product to make sure that there's a continuity there. Because you'll just get people started buying it and then discover that you don't actually have enough of the product to sell through. Yeah, but I find it really hard to approach. I would find it super hard to approach someone and say, "Do you want to buy this?" I kind of think if people wanted to buy it, they'd have worked it out for themselves. And I could sort of float something past somebody, I suppose. I could probably go and say, I've got this new product. Do you fancy some of it? But if they said, not really, I'd be like, okay then. I don't think I'd go much beyond that. It's like being on holiday and haggling. I can't haggle. There's something in my brain says, that's the price. If that's your price, I'll pay it or not. So if somebody says that price is 50 quid and I think that's too expensive, I'll just say, no thanks. I can't get into any protracted discussion about maybe it should be 30 quid or whatever and meet in the middle. I'm just not interested. They either put the price they want on it and I pay it, or I'm just not that bothered. I really don't want to get into that kind of discourse with anyone. Well, there's just so much BS. They look at a spreadsheet, identify a village shop, and go, this store has loads of gaps. Go sell, sell, sell. And I'm like, mate, with all due respect, this village store sells 1 can of Coke a day. They ain't buying the full range. Indeed. Indeed. I can understand that. Absolutely. But I suppose there is an element, and I'm not falling on the I'm not falling on the side of your higher ups here. But I suppose if you rock up and say, we have cherry Coke cream soda, and they're like, ah? And they've never realised that you've got it, there's a possibility that somebody will go, actually, we might actually sell some cherry stuff. Whereas if they're, I think people get locked in. It's like me doing my weekly shop online. I very rarely stray from beyond the things that I always get on a weekly basis. I don't go looking. It's not like I open up the full catalogue of drinks products and go down every single week looking at what might be new in there. I kind of know what I'm wanting, so I just keep getting it. So I suppose there's an element of people, yeah, a lot of people when they're ordering will just kind of go to the bit that they always go to. So there might be an element of, if you actually rock up with a selection of products that people could try or have a look at, then they might break out of their normal pattern. I'm not suggesting that if they are village shops, they're going to get particularly excitable and start buying high volumes of of cherry cream soda Coke, but it's yeah, there is. I can see a bit of a logic in there, but yeah, I don't envy you because cold calling people and trying to persuade them to part with their money just doesn't sound like a particularly exciting or enjoyable pursuit for me. It's like I'm supposed to. I just don't drive in the van. Well, there is that as well. I used to have to drive a van every now and again for when I worked for Shell. Last year I had a crash in the van, so I don't want to do it. Ah, yeah. I can sympathise with you. I never had a crash in the van, but many moons ago, between me finishing uni and starting my first proper job, I worked at Shell, the oil company, but not actually in the sort of sales or oil part. I worked in a sort of it was a kind of weird place. It was called the IT store, and they basically, anything from the rigs that got broken was manifested and dispatched into that unit. And we packaged it up, sent it for repair, and when we received it back, we sent it back to the rigs. Um, yeah, absolutely. And if they wanted any products for the rigs, whether it be anything from telephones to speaker wire to, I don't know, anything, literally anything, computers, then they would put the order into us. We would then send the order off to the wholesalers. The stuff would come back in. So we were like middlemen between repair and purchase, and the rigs, which it was quite interesting. How the rigs get the stuff? Well, we send it back, which is where the van comes in, because we would get Hello, Martha. How are you? Lovely to see you in. Oh, sorry, Lily. I never put first on. We would package everything
Oh,
up. Hello,
shit.
Grim.
Here we go again.
And stock it into the transit, and then take it from our little store unit down to the main sort of terminal, and they would then either put it out on a boat or airlift it to the rigs. I never really found out terribly much, and I never followed it to the point. I never ended up on a rig at any point, but yeah, we were the sort of middlemen between it, which was it was quite good fun, I have to say, just as a kind of stopgap between, yeah. But I used to have to drive the van between the store and take it down to the terminal, and there were a couple of times where I may have just in reversing it into the dock, I may have slightly damaged the side of the van. There was an element of it. It was so badly knackered anyway. It didn't really make much difference, thankfully. No reverse. Not in those days. We damn near didn't have power steering in those days, Jet. You were literally on full lock and fighting with the steering wheel. It took a long time for actual power steering to come in. I used to drive cars without power steering, so that was a relatively new invention for me. My first car didn't have power steering. I ain't that young. Yeah, yeah. Did you have was your first car one that had a manual choke? Because I used to have a car that had a manual choke. In fact, my first two cars, I think, had manual chokes, which were just you had a Ford Ka. Okay, yeah. I had an old style Mini. It was my first one, which was a hand me down from my mum. My mum always drove a Mini, and she got a new one and handed me down the Mini, which I used to call Christine, because that car had an absolute mind of its own. You'd be driving along in the pouring rain, and all of a sudden it would just switch the wipers off, and you couldn't do anything about it. It was madness. There's so many things used to happen with that car. But we got there, and it was a car I could drive. You could be driving home at night, and the lights would go off. It was an adventure every time you kind of got in it. Hello, Thrasher. How are you? Are you good? Are you good? Lovely to see you in. Hopefully, you're having a great weekend. Yeah, so that was me. That was me on my adventures. So I can kind of understand why you're a bit loath to get in the transit, because it wasn't the best. Wasn't the best at all. You were last playing Palia, Thrasher. I don't think I've played that. Is it good? Is it good? I might get around to that at some point in my new cozy adventures. Where are we? How long have I been yapping? Almost half an hour. Oh my god! I need to shut up and get on with the game. This game, I think I'm about halfway through the game. I'm doing well. This weekend I got to shoot guns and eat burgers. Okay. I would eat the burgers. I'm not that fussed about shooting guns, to be perfectly honest, but yeah. Go Merca, I suppose. But I'd definitely be up for eating the burgers. That sounds good. That sounds very good. Yeah, the game replaced that we're playing. I had a quick look on most American sentence I've ever. Indeed, absolutely. Yeah. We've played a bit. I checked a walkthrough, and we are almost bang on 50% the way through the game. So I reckon stream tonight and stream on Tuesday, and we'll finish replaced. Hopefully, I won't get too caught up in anything and get stuck anything. Pally is good. The story is really exciting. You get to hunt, to build, and play with others. Okay. Hello. This is weird. Hi, Nat. How are you? Lovely to see you. It's weird how this bot pulls the profile picture of one person and then doesn't pull the profile picture of the next person, and then pulls the profile picture of the next person and then doesn't pull the it seems to be totally indiscriminate. It's like Stardew, but visually better. It ain't going to be my game then, because Stardew does nothing for me at all. I really don't like the look of Stardew. That's what's kind of put me off. Artistically, it looks god awful. But also, Playing with others. I'm not a playing with others player. I am very much a single player narrative RPG type thing. Hi Nat, how are you? Have you had a good weekend? Are you rested? Are you enjoying Pragmata? I don't appear to have got a key for Pragmata. Damn it. I might have to buy it at some point when it goes on a sale. I'm not buying it full price. You don't have to, but it's fun to watch others run around. Their pretty outfits or hot dog costume. I see. Yeah. I suppose it would be probably better from that point of view, but I've never really wanted to play any kind of co-op or multiplayer game, to be honest. Pragmata is really good. Yeah, I went full circle on that game, and when I first saw it, I thought I don't really go for games with little kids in them because they're normally really badly written and they're very irritating. So I kind of thought, I don't know if that's my kind of game. And then the second trailer, I thought that actually might be okay. And then I played the demo, and I thought actually this is really cool. I quite like it. So I did apply for a key, but I didn't get one. So which is not really surprising because my average viewership is probably a bit lower than what Capcom would be looking for. So the only bad thing about that whole launch is I don't really know who signed off on the badge that you get for it, but that was a massive mistake. um, Somebody really should have looked into that in a bit more detail before signing it off. But yeah, that's one I will definitely not be chasing down, unfortunately, for the people that would get the gift sub. But yeah, I'll pass on that one. Thanks very much. But yeah, I might get around to it at some point when it goes on sale because I'm not going to buy it full price. There's too many other things I can play at the moment. I'm teetering on the edge of Tomodachi Life. I haven't really watched that at all. I kind of think I've got so many Switch games that I haven't actually completed or gone anywhere. Why has this game come back on? It's because of the Switch 2. They've kind of updated it and made it super shiny. So that took a lot of arm twisting. But I kind of feel that it would be another one that I'd play for about three streams or 3 nights or 3 sessions and then just kind of think, nah, I just drift off. Everything I've played on the Switch 2 so far has drifted. There's been nothing that's actually really got its hooks into me. I thought Pocopia was going to do that, but I think it just appeared. It got to a point where I just thought this is way too big, and I can't. I don't really know. I like watching Walkerman and Elisa make booty faces and other funny bad things. I see. You should try Zelda. Yeah, absolutely. I should. I know. I should go back to do it. But we haven't quite got there. So, yes, right. Let's do the old Scamsino, and then we can start playing the game because I really need to get going. Legit though, have you played the new Zeldas? Me, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them. Breath of the Wild I completed. I spent more time probably trying to do the temples. I didn't enjoy the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild. I found them quite irritating. But I did like doing the little temples, the little shrines, I should say. So I think I did all of the shrines in Breath of the Wild. I finished it. I mean, I completed the game, beat Ganondorf, all done, sorted. Tears of the Kingdom, I really didn't enjoy. It was just way too open world. Every time I kind of ended up, I tended to end up in places where I shouldn't have been, and I just kept getting killed. And then the whole thing about building stuff, I would spend ages. Actually building something that allowed me to traverse the landscape. I'd then stop and go in somewhere, like a shrine or whatever, and come back out, and the thing was gone. And I was like, okay, what do I do now? Start again. So it just, I really didn't get into Tears of the Kingdom at all. I don't know. There's something I just didn't quite enjoy about the massively open world there at all. I never really seemed to know where I was supposed to be going or what I was supposed to be doing. It was power to rebuild. Yeah, I never quite got to that point. I never got to the point where I had the blueprints or whatever, so I'd kind of given up by that point. At some point, I might go back to it because you do get. I've got the upgrade for the Switch 2, so I could potentially play it in 60 FPS and maybe get into it a bit more if I followed a guide or something that actually told me which direction to go, or a good pathway all the way through, then that might be better for me. I don't know. It was just it again, it's like everything else. I would love to actually I would love to play some of these games, but they're just so hugely massive. Temples and Tears of the Kingdom are way better than Breath of the Wild. Personally felt it was a massive step forward, as they say. Absolutely. I think when I discovered that there was a whole underworld, as well as an overworld, as well as being in the sky, I thought this is just going to take me forever. And it's the same thing that happens in every open world game that I start playing, whether it's Assassin's Creed, The Witcher. I think everybody knows about the underworld by now. That I spend far too long in the first area because I start to just go around and do all the main quests, all the side quests, all the bounties, everything. And that takes about 25, 30 hours normally in the first zone. And then you're like, there's about another 15 of these zones. It's going to take me forever to get through this game. And I just put it down and don't do it anymore. They didn't actually advertise that in any trailer, so when the game dropped, it was a complete... Yeah, I remember everybody started discovering it and thinking, whoa, this game's as big under the ground as it is on the ground. I think the amount of people that were absolutely and totally taken aback by that. Yeah, crazy, crazy. So, yes, I don't know. At some point, there's just way too many games. And now that I've sort of stopped being exclusively horror as well, I've opened up the door to another universe of games. So I don't know. I could spend the rest of the year playing Tears of the Kingdom. Every stream because I don't really play games off stream. The only time I really play games is on stream. Because I don't have time to do it off stream. So yeah, I need to pick very carefully the ones that I want to do. So anyway, would you play along? Possibly. I mean, I might go. I'll see. I'm quite interested in the Tomb Raider remake. The sort of the full, absolute remake of Tomb Raider 1. I'd like to see how that looks and plays, and potentially would play all the way through that if it was particularly epic. Yeah. Yeah, I could. I just there's part of me thinks that people don't want to come and to turn up and see. I mean, the very fact that I am playing Replaced again tonight and again on Tuesday, that'll be 4 streams I've done on Replaced, and that in my head's beginning to tweak, saying, I've done 4 streams of this game. Are people in any way interested in sitting watching me play 4 streams of this game? But such is life. I really want to play this game, so. But there's just so many other games that are constantly coming out, and part of me wanting to stream and being a streamer is to show people different kinds of games and games that they may not necessarily have heard of or thought about playing, and I think there's so many people, so many streamers like Nat, who are fantastic streamers and just absolutely destroy long format games because they stream for 12, 14, 16 hours and just absolutely beast their way through it. That I kind of think you could go and watch them play. It's an addiction. I know. I mean, I'd quite like to do it, Nat, if I had the time to stream 8, 10 hours a day, then I potentially would do longer format games. But in the very limited time that I've got, my sort of 3 to 4 hour slots a week, I kind of want to show people lots of different games. I mean, that's what Sykes said that actually. And it was a nice thing that he said that he likes dropping past the stream because I'm normally playing something that he's either never heard of or never seen anyone else play, or it's so far off the beaten track. It's a bit weird, or it's a bit niche, or it's a bit, and he quite likes seeing that. So I think I'm catering to I'm catering to a market. It's a very small market, admittedly, but at least when I hear people like Sykes say that they enjoy that about my stream, then it kind of makes it worthwhile. So yeah, that's why I tend to play a lot of the starts of games. So I do a stream, one stream of 3-4 hours of a game. I put you on my. Oh, I didn't realize that. Thank you, Nat. I hadn't actually realized that you were on. I was on your recommended. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of that's the reason I play loads of games and start a lot of games and maybe not finish a lot of games, because I just want to keep showing people more and more and more different games. And you get a starter for 10 with me, and if you really, really like it, then you can pick them up and go and play them right the way to the end. And I haven't spoilt the whole thing for you. But I am definitely going to spoil the whole of Replaced because I am loving it. Admittedly, the end of last stream was a little bit of a grind. However, I don't think it was the game. It was more my mood by the time that a certain individual had been in chat for a little bit of time. So that individual will no longer be in chat at any point. So we'll be okay. I can concentrate properly. So yes, let's do let's do our gambling. Let's go to the casino, do that, and then I can jump into the the game. Yeah, because I've now gone. The bank can't win. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Right, I need to do this because we're going to run into the ads, and I really wanted to get started on the game tonight, but early so I could keep going. I don't want to be on too late tonight because I think that was the other thing. I was on past midnight the other night, and I was beginning to get tired as well. So let's go across here and do that. Come on, baby. For your 2 points.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Banshee wins. That was a 666. Nepotism. I knew you'd say that. Absolutely not. There we go. The bank was going to win there, but Banshee snatched it from under my nose. Great. Good, good, good. Right, let me do the screen thing, and we'll start the game as soon as that. Play the drop game, enjoy, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right. We are back. Good. Beautiful. I do the game. We need to do that and change that to that. And I suppose I should do this as well. Pin that to the end of stream. Okay. Good. Right. I don't know what it is about this, but it doesn't want to. It really doesn't want to. Okay. It almost needs me to say that. Right. Full disclosure. Yesterday, I wasn't quite sure where this ended up, in terms of where the save had happened. So I switched it on, and it started at the bit that I was struggling with the actual platforming, right at the very end of stream. And I thought, I'll just have another go at it to see where it is, because it was right at the very end of the sequence. It threw a couple of extra bits in that I hadn't quite anticipated, and I went and did it first time. So I literally stopped. So we've missed about 20 seconds of the game where I was jumping over things. So apologies for that, but I stopped immediately after that. So basically, from that very high bridge that we were on, we did the jumps and slid down here, and we've ended up down in the bottom here. So that's essentially what happened. Honestly, I was so tired. I was delirious when I came into the stream, so I barely knew what was happening. Yeah, we had a great stream for the majority of the stream on Friday. Slightly marred by one specific individual who has been in stream a couple of times before, and they just babble absolute nonsense. It was almost like it was almost like they were having a conversation with somebody in their house, but were using the stream to type the replies to them. Judging by the statistics, encountering the drones will imminently lead to our death. Okay. So, having put up with it for about 4 or 5 streams, I thought, no, you know what? It's becoming infuriating now. So we'll just say goodbye. Thank you very much. The district close to the wall was raised to the ground for easier surveillance. Ooh, okay. So many people lost their homes. Did you know that one? I did not. Or did you choose to ignore it? Sometimes you just need to protect your space, basically. Anyway, so I said, you can't put the milk in first. Yeah, sometimes you just have to protect your space. And there's no point in me getting more and more frustrated with somebody who... Okay, I have not grasped what I was supposed to do there. Ah, okay. Follow the yellow paint. Yeah. Oh, that was sneaky. That was very sneaky. Oh, God. You'd think I'd done enough of these stealth sequences to actually work out when that was going to happen, but no. That doesn't look like I'm going to be able to jump up to it, to be fair. However, we'll give it a go. I can. Ooh, God. Right, is this Assassin's Creed type stuff where they can't see you if you're in the grass? Hopefully. Oh god, this is going to be tight. Oh, I was so... That was not fun. You can't actually get any faster as well. That's the worst bit of it. Nice. Right, let's go. It's all one piece there. Okay. Right. Oh. Okay. This feels... Okay. Oh. Death. Oh god. That was close. There's a weird thing about the controls in this game that if you're too close to the wall, you can't jump up straight. You have to be like a step away from the wall so that you can... It's almost like real life that you can spring up to the handhold. Which is all very good for the realism, but not particularly great when you're jammed hard against the wall. I do, as I said before, I do appreciate the extreme autosaves that we get on it, though. It's... Oh. What the heck? Right. It's not that side. Okay. Warren, you told me we were fighting death. Ha ha ha. Was that true? We're not getting an answer to that one, obviously. Right, why is the yellow... Too many variables. I can't estimate our chances even approximately. I am unwell. Oh, this is not good. Surely they should be shooting at that rat. Okay, sorry, rat. I didn't mean to call you out there. I feel guilty now. Oh dear. I feel really bad. Suspicious box. I didn't realise Kubu was in chat. What in the Metal Gear? Ta-da! Congratulations on getting here in one piece. Wait, Don't tell me you didn't use a box to sneak through. I did not. So you did it the hard way then. You're one hell of an action man. Well, the plan's simple. We get to the generator and you break it with your gun. That sounds feasible. I know, right? Okay, Zen time. Take a deep breath, relax. Or let's chat a bit to unwind. Up to you. Let's go. Okay. There's something on your mind. What's Phoenix City like now? You know, I don't remember much. But those towers, man, as a kid I wanted to climb them so badly. My parents didn't share that dream, always avoiding them. Now I see why. I have never been there. Oh, right. Maybe someday then. Do you know what's inside the checkpoint? I'm glad you asked. Ironwood never let me close. You know why. But I did my research, so the wall is basically a 3-wall sandwich. And the checkpoint is the place where all 3 layers merge, the weak spot. There are 2 gateways, both locked until the electromagnetic generator is disabled. That may be a tough nut to crack, but nothing your amplified gun won't break. And what if the gun doesn't work? Corp laser guns are made to melt down any plating, including their own. It will work, Reach. It has to. Okay, I'm ready to go. Okay, let's do it. Ooh. I can feel combat approaching. You watch my back and I'll watch yours. All will be fine. Right. Where did he get that gun from then? I'm still not 100% sold on Tempest. I think he might at some point do something silly. I'm hoping he's our buddy. But we've got ads in 3 minutes. I'm just going to keep playing through tonight. Not the easiest interest, but the safest, I think. Okay. I'm just constantly stunned by how good and how well lit this game is. The use of lighting is just incredible for a pixel game. Oh god. Okay, seriously? Are your bones made of metal or what? Well, no. If they were, they'd be the same strength as those fixtures. That's a good point. Oh man, you really are something. Okay. I'll go ahead and keep watching the corpse. See you at the top. Okay, so we're going to have to fight our way through. He's going to do the sneaky route, and I'm going to have to blast my way through, I presume. Right, before we go there... I just don't want to miss any shinies. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Akuwu. How are you? Did I jump down from there? I did. Hello, Kisa. I hadn't seen you there either. How are you, Kubu? I'm going to sneeze, I think. Right. Excuse me. Okay, that's... I don't understand why it asked me... thank you, Kisa. Wow. Right, where am I supposed to be going here? Right. I can't believe that. Why have you lost your streak? Where am I supposed to be going, please? Yeah, it's something that Mix It Up added in the last update. I honestly can't see where I'm supposed to be going here. It's not particularly... I can get up there, but do I have to... Oh, I see where I'm supposed to be going now. As I said in the last stream, the one thing that I've got just a very slight beef about with this game is the legibility. Sometimes it's really hard to see where you're supposed to be going. Beef. Have you had a good Sunday, Kubo? Right. It was a Sunday. Okay. So I'm moving this... Right, okay. I understand what I'm doing now. How's your hand? Is your hand still burning, or is it improved? Get some forms sorted and some info about the new season this year. Okay. PCPD score. When the commissioner visits, what am I showing him? The view? Okay. We made it, we made it. Oh, okay. That didn't feel very good. And then when I was home, my hand started being stupid. Okay. Has it got any better? It's still hurtling, but not as much. Okay. Did you do anything different? Were you in a different pool, or were you doing anything different? Have you changed your soap? Have you changed... The bad news is that it's a protective shell. The good news is that I can temporarily lift it from here. Okay. Your job is to shoot the generator at the right time. As simple as that. Okay. Or maybe not. Keep them busy while I'm removing the shell. Okay. Oh, yeah. Right. Stupidly looked up at chat, didn't I? Stupid boy. Ah! That's so stylish when you do that. This is why I should never ever wash. Ever. Okay. Oh, this doesn't feel good. Why am I just standing there when that's flying down? Surely I should be trying to... Who's this? Calm yourself and put the gun down, Mr. Marsh. You're now... Reach, wake up. Don't let that psycho distract you. Oh, hell. Boss. What? Where am I? What am I trying to do? Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, seriously? Ah. Ah. Okay. This could be interesting. Thank God I don't want to be near Blister McSoap hands. Awesome. Okay. It's a lucky day. The generator's all hours, but yeah. Can I not... oh, skip cutscene. Let's go. Right. This is going to be a little bit of a pain, I feel. Because we're going to have to be very close to perfect on this combat. Which is not clever. That was a bit much. Okay. Damn it, that's twice I've done that. I don't know. Sorry folks, I know I'm not talking much, but I kind of need to lock in when it gets to this stage. Oh god. See, why is that not hurting them? Surely bombs hurt anybody. I'm not entirely sure that I'm doing the right thing there. It doesn't feel like the generator's actually getting hit. Ah. Ah! Okay. Whoa! Good lord. Oh! That was brutal. That was absolutely savage. That was incredible. Man, what are you exactly, Mr. Marsh? I am not. It is Warren. I am Reach. Wait. So it's Reach, like the homicidal corp machine, after all. Listen, I don't want this. I'm stuck in this body. I need to get back. No, you need help, because let me tell you, there's something wrong with your head. Just listen to me, Rolf. How do you know that name? Because that's what I was made for. I'm a human-level intelligent assistant created to process databases of people and their compatibility. Created in our own image, became that very image. Take the car and go wherever. I'm going to use what's left before the shift change to help my people. Okay. Thank you, Rolf. It's Tempest. Now go while I still think you're BSing me. Goodbye, Tempest. Ooh, a parting of the ways. Is Kisa become a menace again? I know I keep saying this, but this is so stunningly put together. Everything about it is so cinematic. They're trying to confuse you. Well, if they're trying to confuse you, think what it's like being me. When I'm only seeing every second message at the moment and everybody seems to be purple. Okay, so I now appear to be on my own. Finally, we're close to the laboratory. Chat's gone local. Yeah, it's one of these games that I can't... What would happen if all three of us started talking at the same time? Yeah. Just a little further. Well, it's quite easy, Grim. I can time you out. And that will start things. I promise. I'm not going to. Uh-huh. At least we get a bingo, okay, yeah. I like how you're quite happy to make Grim the sacrificial lamb. Falling into water in this weather will lead to fatal hypothermia. Okay. That looks like it's going to break as well. Grim's always the sacrifice. It's because Grim's the one that follows. That doesn't look like it's immediately jumpable, does it? Ooh. Going that way. Oof. Quite hard to see that. Snow and ice are everywhere now. We have spent too much time outside the wall, Warren. Oh god, that was tough. Ooh. Grim, in space, no one can hear you scream. He should know that by now. I'm requesting a transfer back to the city. Oh yeah, how come? I'm fed up with being out here in the boonies. Okay. Plus, the defense protocol has finally cleared. More need for defense means more need for us, guy. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more cinematic, it did. Excuse me. The water cooling system extends beyond the laboratory's territory. I never realised that from analysing the blueprint. Oh, death. Okay. Uh-huh. There is a slight slidiness to this. Okay, I must have to be extremely late jumping. The game has trained me to jump early. From the very start of the game, you have to learn to jump early, and now it's basically saying jump late. Interesting. There's lots of lilies in chat. Okay. Ay. Okay, we're going through here. Not them changing the rules, indeed. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a cotton picking minute. Let's go up here. Well, no, let's not. Let's go. Okay, so I can't go any further there. And then up here. And then through. Oh, we can't get through there. Okay. Interesting. Oh, but we can move this. Can we? Yes. Right, so we'll move this along here. No, we can't get through there either. So we must be moving this all the way through here. So, okay. Ay. Right, we're not going to get from there. We're going to have to jump from there to there. So we need... Okay, there's a shiny up there that I must get. But I feel... Oh, there's already an air pocket there. Okay, so that's fine. So if I put this here... Okay. Right, so this has to go up against here then. So I can jump from here. And up onto there and get that. Okay. Souvenir keychain. A metal keychain with the image of the Phoenix City skyline. The inscription on the other side says, "Not for sale. Exclusive city tour souvenir." Interesting. Okay, so now we have to drop down. And then move this along. So that's between here and here. And then do that. Turn. Then flip. Yes. Flip. Okay. Oh! Right. Interesting. Oh! Energy gain per hit increased. Okay. Upgrades. Nice. Don't think this is going to do us any good because that's not going to have opened. Is that going to have opened that door? No. Right, okay. Okay, so somewhere along the line. That seems a bit. Okay, hang on a minute. You know how we jokingly flirt with each other? Yes. Don't tell me somebody's taking it very seriously somewhere. Yes. Okay. Where's this going, Koo? This area is quiet and the troopers are on routine patrol. Okay. Does that mean Tempest decided not to send disposals to the wall after all? No, but one of my colleagues' dad has started doing that with me as well, and now we are doing that too. Oh, okay. Yeah, but he's got the benefit of, well, I was going to say he's got the benefit of knowing what you look like. We just started doing it from a personality point of view. Yeah, but I didn't at the time. I don't think it's necessarily an older or a younger. It's just a personality thing. You're just funny. People like funny people. I don't know, Carson. I'm not. Something feels suspicious, and now I'm on edge. Dude, you need to quit whining. You realise you sound paranoid, right? You are funny. I need backup. Okay. Okay. And oh, right. I need to lock in, chat. Shush. Ah! Whoa, that was close. Ah! Whoa, that was even closer. Nah. Okay. Right. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Death was first to see what cool looks like. Actually, I think it was first was weed. That as well. But Lily Elkies are going to be the third one. Indeed. Although I only know, as I said before, I only know the haunted doll. I only know the haunted doll version of Kubu, which I have to say was very impressive. Actually, Kay and Aspen have seen me. Ah, see, I was a long way down the line. It's the same. It's the same as getting. It's the same as getting a sub from Kubu. I'm a long way down the line. After what we uncovered in Termite Layer, I'll deal with that first when I return to... Okay. Well, that didn't go too badly, actually. I must be getting better. Hello, Pemmy. Kubu is an Annabelle. Yes. She's a very good Annabelle. Kubu shouldn't worry about posting selfies or whatever. Other than for privacy, obviously. But you certainly shouldn't have any concerns at all about the way you look, Kubu. Certainly not the haunted doll version of you, anyway. Funny thing is, Deathy has only seen me because he said he thought I probably looked like a doll. Yeah. Yeah, because we started talking about Alice. Ouch. Oh my god, Mel. Can I stop this? Hello, 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 hello. How are you? How are you? What the heck's going on here? To hydrate. Hello, hello, hello. I think I must have auto-modded hydrate at some point. There we go. There she is. Auto-mod indeed, yeah. I got fed up with people telling me to hydrate. So I get fed up. Anyway, let me do this. Hello, hello, Mel. Yeah, I took away my hydrate thing. I used to have a hydrate redeem, and I took it away because I stream later at night, and I stream later at night, and it's not a good idea for me to drink later at night because I'm an older gentleman, and if I drink later at night, I start having to go to the toilet constantly through the night. So therefore, by this time in the day, I am not in the stratosphere for actually drinking at all. Anyway, thank you, Mel, for coming across. Absolutely lovely to see you as ever. I am searching for my raid stuff. There we go. For those of you who don't know me, I am Death or Deathy. I am a Scottish variety streamer who plays mainly indie games. Although I do a couple of AAAs here and there, but mainly indie games off the beaten path. See things here that you don't normally see anywhere else. I also stream for charity, so all bits, prime subs, donations, and gift subs don't go to my pocket. They go straight to the charity of the quarter. The charity of the quarter this time round is Tynemouth Volunteer Life Brigade, which is affiliated with the Coast Guard. It's not that far away. Adding a dehydrate redeem was not... Well, that's a possibility, actually. Possibility. Yeah, you're all down for charity. Fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, they're affiliated with the Coast Guard. They're about to go into... They're a group of volunteers that are coming up for their busy period, obviously, as they head towards summer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, it's all kicking off at the moment. But yeah, so we're supporting them as they head towards the... They don't get any funding from the government, basically, so it's all charitable donations. So I thought that's a good one. We looked after the mountain rescue team round about my area last time. Dehydrate would mean go for a wee. Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's actually a very good point. But yes, so let's do this. And hopefully in amongst here in amongst here. We should. Hello, Stream Deck. Wake up. Wake up. It's not going to do. Is it going to do it? Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I can't see. And after all that, I can't see Mel anyway. Give me 2 seconds here, folks. There we go. That should work. And let's have a look at Mel's clips.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember? It's a dance party, guys. It is a...
Big fish, little fish, cardboard box there.
I don't wanna.
Dance party with the dead. Everyone go and follow Mel. If you're not already following Mel, please go and do so right now. Mel's fantastic streamer.
Oh my god, this is disgusting.
What
I
the
can see your
heck's
balls.
that? What on earth is going on there? Love Mel Noden, indeed. How do I always forget that happens after the
being
goes by?
on work now. Thank you.
You're inside him. Ridiculous. That is the game Phasmophobia. Indeed, indeed. Welcome across, though, Mel. Really appreciate you bringing everyone across here. If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. I'm not going to hold anyone hostage that's come across from Mel's stream. But if you do want to rest a while here and gear down from Mel's stream, we're not exactly playing any scary games, but we're playing a game called Replaced, which is a game that I have been anticipating for many years. We're on our 3rd night of it. It's absolutely fantastic. It is so good for a 2.5D pixel game. The amount of cinematic element and colouring, lighting, and just everything about it is absolutely stunning. We'll probably jump back into the game, but again, as I say, Mel, if you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. I won't hold you hostage in here at all. You'll probably need to go and see to Odin and just calm down and get your head resting for sleep. But yeah, anyone else who needs to do that as well, absolutely, I'm down to see this game for sure. Cool, good. As I say, it came out last Tuesday. I think I'll stream this tonight, and then I'll probably have another night of this on Tuesday to finish it. Seems to be. I'm going to eat, but it will be here. I actually like it here. You know? People keep telling me that, Mel. I'm beginning to get a bit sus. I've never been cool in my life. But anyway, thank you so much for your kind words, and to your community as well. Thank you for coming across and resting your face down here. So that's fantastic. Let's go across and play the game. Shut up, you're very cool. Yeah, chat's confusing me tonight because they keep changing colour. Well, it could be, Mel. It could be. Everybody keeps changing their colour. Which is slightly messing with my head, as there are points in this game where I really need to lock in. And then I keep seeing colours shifting, and I'm thinking, who are all these purple people? Who are all these yellow people? Who are all these pink people? And then realising it's just people starting to mess about with me. Anyway, enough for me shouting on and shouting on. Let's go across to the game and get back into it. Right, let's go. You're just as confused, Lily. I see. Okay. Let's go. Continue. Right, okay, what is this device? They're not bothering me that much. We can use this to hack and disable security systems. Useful. Okay. Now it's possible to hack security nodes controlling specific devices. Nice. Hold LT when the tracker on Reach's belt starts blinking green to reveal all hackable nodes. Nothing worse than a hackable node, is there? That sounds awful. Use left stick to select a hackable node, then press Y to start hacking. Okay. Hacking requires combining complementary patterns. After successfully hacking, hold LT to toggle node-controlled devices. This all sounds very complicated. Can I just have a go at it? And we'll see how we go. Right. So we're wanting to hack. Huh? What the hell? What am I trying to do? Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What on earth was going on there? What am I trying to do here? This is crazy. Obviously, I'm trying to fit in. That. Yes. Oh. Oh. That. No. This one. This one. Go, 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 go. And then this one. Good grief. Sorry. Missed Rocket there. He might come back in. Interact. Right, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Go see mommy. Silly boy. Right. I have big dog now. Dogs look like puppies to me. Yes, absolutely. Pupper. Indeed. His brothers run through. I've got two. I've got two brothers. You can come back, Lily. Yes. Sorry. I'm not entirely sure what I'm trying to do here. Hang on. I need to find out what. Gun blast, heavy attack, jump dodge. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Is that just off? Okay, so there wasn't anything I really needed to do. That gave me an awful lot of information in a very short space of time. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Right, don't do that. Okay, so how's this gonna work? Not Lily. Lily doesn't like the dogs. No. Okay. Right, we're off, thankfully. Thankfully we got through that. That was a bit intense, that. It doesn't give you an awful lot of time. Okay. Ooh, can we start hacking these turrets? Okay. Okay, I've kind of got hold of this now. Oh, he said. Okay. Pattern, 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 pattern. That one. Yes. And then pattern, pattern, pattern. That one. Yes. And then... Oh, I'm going to run out of time. That one? No. That one? No. It's really hard to recognize what's going on there. It's like weird Tetris, though. You have to work out that one. That has to be that one. Yeah. And then that one. And then this one. Okay. Okay, so I can... Hacking the turret will disable it for a few seconds. We must act fast, Warden. Right, okay, we're through. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, God, we have to do that one as well now. Oh. I was expecting it to go back to the hacking thing. Run, 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 run. Please, 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 please. Okay, right, we're past. Okay, I like the fact that we can now hack things. I'm not too keen on the length of time it gives you to hack things, but we'll get there, no doubt, no doubt. Now, is this electrified as well? Is my belt? My belt isn't. Okay. Who's here? We're finally here. Now we need to get back to your office. Ooh. We're finally... And warm our body up. Okay. Yeah, the pixel style is absolutely phenomenal. As I say, excuse me, I've been waiting for this game for so long, and I was really, really worried that it wouldn't live up to my expectation. Warm up. I knew you'd pick that up. I was a big fan of Flashback and Another World when I was a younger gamer, let's say. These are names that probably mean nothing to the majority of people in chat. Oh my god! Okay, where am I? Right, I need to be quiet, chat, so... I can't even see where I am at the moment. Ooh. I'm not keen on when that happens, mind. When the two guys turn up and cross the guns, that's not particularly fun. Excuse me. I was waiting for Mouse PI for hire since it was teased a few years ago. Now it's finally... Indeed. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. The only thing that has slightly put me off, I have to say, Mouse... I like the aesthetic of Mouse PI. I'm not keen on the fact that Troy Baker's in it. I'm not a big fan of Troy Baker. I don't think he's a particularly nice guy. The amount of equipment here is extensive. No? Okay. At some point, I'm going to have to try and climb up these bits. Hello, Pissy. How are you? We'll need a battery to power this thing up. Okay. Where would there be a battery? Oh, do I have to hack this? No. How am I going to do this then? Because that's going to see me. Maybe I haven't. Okay. I'm probably going to die here, but I'm going to try something. Yeah. Okay, so it's not that far over. I shouldn't be going that far over. Oh, this whole sequence starts again. That's not particularly clever, is it? Okay, there's no batteries here, so we need to go here. I wonder if I can jump up onto here then. No? Yes? Okay. Ooh, right, okay. I like it because those types of games are heavily inspired by something like franchise Doom. I loved it, 1920s rubber. Yeah, absolutely. As I say, the aesthetic, the actual style, I like the noir style of it. I'm just not a big fan of Troy Baker. Which is a personal opinion, but not one of my favourite people. Okay, so there's no... I can't shift that, so I must have to... Whoops. I can't hack this. So this must be based on timing. Don't jump when it's there. Jump when it's at the other side. Now. Get up. Okay. Right. Where am I going from here? I don't think I can get into there, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Right. Oh, does this take me right the way? Are you kidding me on? Having done all that. Right, okay. This is... So can I jump from... Oh, God. Right, this is... as I was saying to chat earlier, anyone that's joined us, the only one very slight niggle I have with this game is the legibility. It's sometimes quite hard to see where they want you to go, and I'm quite grateful in a way that it's not like filled with yellow paint everywhere, so it's not like constantly saying you must go here. But sometimes they do such a good job of making the environment look good that they actually lose sight of... Oh, hang on a minute, so there's lore over here. I almost missed that shiny, and that I would have been sad after that point. Trading worldwide. 10 years of trading worldwide. For a long time after the old Phoenix City port shut down, Hudson Port, New York was the only international US seagate, But 10 years ago, the Phoenix Corporation re-established the trading routes with the outer world on new terms. Today, we can say with all certainty that this model of international relations is absolutely justified, thanks to our medical supplies and biotechnologies. Europe is rising, just like South America before it. As for the old Phoenix City port, a heavy legacy of forced isolationism that became a shelter to the city's few antisocial elements will soon be reconstructed and reborn as an educational and recreational area. Okay. Right. No battery there then, which is a bit annoying. And also, no ability to jump back up onto there, which is even worse. 92%. Well done, Grim. Okay. Right. Okay, we've got ads starting in just under 3 minutes. I will not be stopping. I want to keep going. Okay. Right, so I must have to stop at the end of this. But you can't see where you are. Okay, you can, right. I can't see how I'm going to jump from there to there, though. Ah, right, okay, I can hack. Aha. Right, here we go. Right, pattern, that one, actually. No. This one? No. This one? No. Okay. Too much time pressure here. Right, so 2. That one. And then that one, I think. And then, oh my god. There? Nice. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay, so I can... Oh my... Did it save? Please tell me it's saved. Okay. Thank God. I would have been so annoyed. Okay, so I can't go there. We could be mining inconvenience together. Right, okay. If anybody wants to play bingo who's come in with Mel's raid as well, feel free to join. Oh, I should have got Mel to do the planet death. I keep forgetting to put people across the planet. Oh, you... Oh, what's this? New enemy unlocked. What was that? What in the cluster bomb was all that about? jeez. Right, let's take out the heavy duty guys. So we can concentrate on the guys that keep jumping away from us, because I think I'm going to have to parry all them. Right, okay. Oh, oh. What happened there? Okay, are we all good? Is everything okay? Because my OBS has suddenly just absolutely wrecked itself there. Are we still... Yeah, I can't... My OBS is completely and totally gone. I've got little or no detail at all on OBS all of a sudden. It's just completely... Yeah, the encoder got completely overloaded for some bizarre reason. Yeah, it was the encoder. The encoder got absolutely wrecked. I don't know whether there was too much happening at the same time. Phoenix Tech Show 84, What to Expect. The most anticipated event of the annual Phoenix Technology Show and Exhibition is the presentation of a long-awaited new battery generation. Still, the question remains, are these batteries truly safe? The American nation has the right to doubt. The cobalt bomb catastrophe that changed the way we live forever and the imperfect solar panel technology caused each new invention to be initially perceived as a potential threat. But let us reassure you that Phoenix Corporation puts our people's prosperity and safety as top priority in all spheres, long beyond healthcare. Oh, it's beginning to come back. The new battery is more powerful, more compact, and is compatible with any device that uses the old battery type. So the transition will occur so naturally that you won't even notice. Okay. Right. So we just... When this place is crowded, does it feel as safe as the station's bar? We came in here really to get a battery. That's it. That's the very fella. Right. Okay. So we're gonna have to... Oh, that's terrible. I'm going to get shot. I'm going to get shot. Okay, oh, this is a nightmare. So I'm going to have to... You can't walk very quickly with it. So you have to dump it off. And then run back. This is horrible. And then interact. Pick it up. And then... Oh! Okay, this is about positioning. Okay. This is a nightmare. So if I follow this to here... Dump that there. And then wait for it to come back to there. And kill that. No, I've done that. I'm stupid.
Can I pick that dog?
No.
Can I pick that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pick that dog?
I'm gonna have to... Right. I'm gonna have to... hack this to begin with when it's over on the other side. So we'll let this swing back. And then follow it through. And drop that there and run back. And then do that. And get it back to the other side. And then hack it. And run out. Get that and put this in the middle. Dump it. Run. Oh, that was so close. So close. Right, so now we have to let it swing back this way. And hack it. And then run. Grab that. Please let this be good enough. Okay. Oof. Flipping egg. Right. What did we have to... Okay, we had to put a battery in here. Yeah. I actually... I forgot what I actually needed the battery for. Okay, so... We need to go back through all this again. I could have just jumped there, actually. So that's coming there. Oh. Good God. Too quick. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. And then up and in. Could I forget? Take my hat off. Okay, so I can now drop down here, which allows me to jump into the vent here. It appears to be a military base, not a research facility. Is it to protect me? Yes. Okay. So it's. I'm still waiting for that soundbite, Heartless. Hail tests. Who is on form tonight? I don't know what to say. Just okay. I'll steal something from a stream. You just won't know when it's gonna happen. Right. Okay. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. How are you, Heartless? Are you good? I want to check all directions because ooh! That was naughty. Right, why am I not getting to hack that, by the way? Please? I have 3 different clips I can send you that are unhinged. Okay. I thought we were supposed to be able to hack things. Do that then, Heartless. And I will make my selection from there. That's what Sky did. Data analysis. Okay. Right. Are we going left? After our situation is resolved, we'll have a lot of data to analyze and discuss. Okay. Do I go right or do I go left? Right. Science Cola. Okay. Right. I kind of feel that I need to maybe go the other way. I hope I don't get soft locked here. That looks a bit like I need to hack something. Okay. Right. Okay. And then... Damn it! That was close. And then... Whew. Right. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Right, this feels like I'm going a little bit off-piste. Like maybe I shouldn't be doing this yet? Oh no, it's saved now. See, I haven't gone through that other door. Oh. I haven't gone through the door on the right-hand side. I was so stressed about my hand hurting earlier that it made me cry. Oh, cool. Oh, come on. Okay. Not doing so well here. Right, ninja dude. Oh, ran straight into that guy. Oh no. Oh, we can use the terminal. Okay, to all archive personnel, all archive files, including those marked for deletion, are considered confidential information. Any unauthorized disclosure is a violation of corporate policy and subject to legal prosecution. That was very close. I was obviously content farming puppets there. I was obviously just holding out until the very last moment to create tension. Because, you know, any unauthorized disclosure is a violation of corporate policy and subject to legal prosecution. The deletion of files is permitted only upon a formally approved request. Okay. Deborah, I've sent my report twice and got no answer. Can you update me on my report status or at least tell me what's going on? If so, very well done. Thank you. Thank you very much. All indicators state The situation, yeah, the number of times I do it, Lily, obviously that's the type of guy I am. Yeah, it's all about the tension, you know, for the viewer. And it happens so consistently that I must be doing it on purpose. All indicators state the situation gets worse each day, and at this rate, we'll see full-scale acid rain by January 1971. We must take measures immediately. If you don't respond to me again, I'm going to contact the central office directly. Okay, Deborah. No need for that. Check protocols. Okay, Navy will strike Cuba in 2 hours. The Russians... Yeah, absolutely. The Russians should not fire back. You get it, Slayer. You get it. We come, we deal with the operators, we leave. Hell no, boss. Even with these all-new guts. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All follows are anonymous. Please feel free to lurk or chat, whichever you feel most comfortable with. Even with these all-new guts, to take down an entire company is what we'll do. Poles can't handle the crisis. Let's serve the... Okay, body sensors, water collision implanted lung... Okay. Need to head to work now. Goodbye. Sorry, Parto. Sorry that Monday's come already. Hopefully you have a decent day at work. Thank you again for being here and starting your day with us. 2 miles underwater like comic book super soldiers. Hush, task force weather going dark. Lower limbs, muscles. Okay, so we've got... ooh... Internal organs. It's okay. Yeah, bad. Okay, that's not great. Yeah, okay, so we've got all that. That's our lower there. Right, hang on a minute. You don't whine, Kubu. I don't think you're prone to whining at all. So many people work to maintain my existence, but to me they were just database profiles. Okay. Ah, right, okay, so we're back here. Kubu doesn't get teased. Trust me, I get mad and ventilate. Kubu doesn't get teased. Everybody knows Kubu's the favourite here. Okay, I need to... Okay, I can't get through there now. No one teases you ever. Right, so we're back here. The corridor is blocked by turrets. We need to find some cover for, like, that little robot thing. Why can't I hack that? Why can't I hack the turrets in here? That seems mad. Okay, right. Oh, hang on a minute. Hack, hack, hack. Here we go again. Lock in, lock in. This. Not that one. No, damn that one. No, damn that one. It's all good fun. Everybody gets teased in here. No one is safe, Slayer. It's part of being in here. You're gonna find yourself unmercifully or mercilessly.
Quote number 188, I thought that Red Grim would have been significantly longer. Luminavale, June 6, 2025.
Right, okay. I'm sort of losing the plot a little bit here. Right, okay, you're going to shoot me. I am bullied. They are mean to me every stream. I'm a hostage. No, you're not. Don't be silly. Up we go. I am stored on hundreds of servers, and yet I fit into one human brain. Don't believe her, Heartless. That's just not true. Okay. Oh. Okay. Timing. Oh, you. Oh, don't put me away down there. Okay, so we're over this way. And we need to wait. Huh? Right, is that one going to electrify? That one does electrify as well. Okay. Ooh. Is that one going to... It's okay, it's saved. It's okay. It's... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Did I survive? I did. Okay. Cool. Don't get shot here. Let's have a quick look along here. I don't want to miss out on the loot. See? I knew there'd be loot. They put it in the nasty places where I can't find it. Genetic health increased. Lovely. You have it pays to go looking around corners here. Right. Look at that. How cinematic's that? That's just stunningly good use of lighting. Absolute cinema indeed. Right, we're going this way. You gonna move? No. Something bad's coming up. It's just saved. We need to draw the cleaner's attention. Letting out the dust from the vents may help. No bother, Lily. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you. That's not that. That's not that. That one? Yes.
Good
Okay,
night.
that one. Have a good sleep. Don't worry about things too much. That one?
Good night.
Yeah. That one? Nice. Okay. Okay. You're going to die now. Don't say that. Oh! It better not go back the way. This is so... Oh, God. This is not great. This is not great. Okay. The cleaners seem to think about cleaning only. I wonder if they'd like to think about something else. Those are all Yo-Yo's batteries. Would he see them as his orphaned children? No way. Okay, hang on a minute though. Is there nice loot at the other end of here? Or is there just a dead end? There's a dead end. Ha! Okay. We Grim? Grim! You've got a job to do. Right. Okay. Right, so that's not that. Okay. Oh, do I need to jump twice? Okay. Interesting. It doesn't feel like I'm going to be able to jump that far. But obviously I can. Okay. Again, legibility. You sometimes think, looks a little bit far that, but we did it. We made it. The endless ventilation shafts remind me of termite layer tunnels. Indeed. Ooh. Okay. Okay. There's a hell of a void down here. Okay. Ooh, we've made it back to the lab. Have we? We've made it back to the lab. Ooh, interesting. Okay. This is where all my research ended. Okay, ninja dude. Oh, damn it. That could have been a big hit. Thankfully, I got away with that. Oh. Ooh.
Yay!
Ah. That felt a little bit unfair. Backhand always catches me. Ah! That was a little bit dubious. Okay, where am I? Okay. Well, this is a bit of a pain. I have to drop that far back just to go through the cutscene thing again. Right. The number of times in this combat that I've died right at the very end when I've actually defeated everybody and had to go back through it all again is crazy. I couldn't get away there. Okay, you and me, big boy, let's go. Oops. Oh, he's actually doesn't need... Ooh. Nice. Oof. If I'd just done that the first time, that would have been great. However, I was trying to go for the drama again, you see. Didn't really work that time. Right, we're in the lab. What's through here? Why can't we just go and do our thing in the lab? Why do we have to go... Ooh, okay. Surgical Station Manual. Okay. Key upgrade. 2 interconnected operating tables, donor tissue extraction and implantation can be performed simultaneously. I'm going to head to bed now. Hope you enjoy the rest of this awesome looking game. Thank you so much for being here, Slayer. Really appreciate it. I will be playing it again on Tuesday night if you want to drop by. I appreciate Mel might be streaming as well, and your loyalties will lie there, but yes. Thank you so much for sticking about and chatting on. Lovely to meet you. Death, Grim and Koo are being mean to me. Well, I just don't believe that for a second. I'm sure you're big enough and strong enough to deal with that. Yeah, I haven't seen Kubu doing anything. We'll pop in on Tuesday. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. It's character building. Okay. Notable features: automated anesthesia maintenance, improved scalpel accuracy, and 10 pre-programmed minor surgeries. Okay. Don't know what that really means for anyone, but ooh, look at that. Beautiful aesthetic, that. Are we growing pot in here? No, we're not going through there. Right. Okay. Should I go up that ladder? I'm having a little bit of a hard job working out if I've been here before. Okay, and that's a lot of things. Okay, and then... and then... one. That one? Oof. That's terrifying, that hacking thing. Right, let's see if I can jump. I kind of... Where's this red light going? Is that off? No. I want to see if I can jump up here. I don't know if I can. No, can't. So we have to go this way. I'm paranoid about missing something because I know I already soft locked myself out of a couple of rooms earlier on in the game, and I've missed notes because of it. I missed lore notes because of it, and I'm a bit annoyed about it because I can't go back. I don't know whether I'll get to go back at the end of the game or not. Reach manual. Research engine for analysing and composing humans is a computer program tasked to analyse medical databases and select donor-recipient pairs with an affinity level over 93%. Reach performs most efficiently when paired with an operator via neurohelmet. Remember, working with Reach isn't a conversation. Reach has no personality, feelings or emotions. An unprepared operator can harm both the program and themselves. Before working with Reach, make sure that you A. have passed the psychological test and successfully completed the 2-week training, B. are in a balanced emotional state, and C. have a clear search query and know the working algorithm. Working with Reach may cause minor side effects, short-term memory loss, insomnia, tremor, emotional instability, reduced cognitive functions that usually subside after several days. Okay. Testing control. The room is not present on the laboratory floor plan. An experimental unit classified even from us, Warren. I assume the test subjects, like Uncle Ben, were tested here to assess the results of recomposition. Okay. Uh-oh. An amplified taser module, the most effective way to pacify the overly successful outcome. Oh, good God. Dr. Marsh, we're glad to see you're well, but you shouldn't be here. Please stay where you are and... I learned from my mistakes, Warden. Police don't help people. Now, they are our enemies. Uh-oh. Now it's possible to unleash a shockwave which damages enemies and knocks them back. Shockwave is available once per combat, but can be recharged by deflecting enemy blasts. Some enemies cannot be knocked back. Press LB to release a shockwave. Okay. Right, okay, that didn't really help. You need to be a lot closer to do the shockwave, it would appear. I thought it was going to be like a tutorial thing where you hit the shockwave there. Go on then. Ah, it's facing the wrong way. Okay. Ooh. Backhand. That backhand has got such a reach on it. I'm going to mess this up again. Can't believe how many times oh! I still had a heal. Damn it! I didn't realise I still had a heal. Now I have to go through the whole thing again. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, yeah. Right, come on. Come on, ninja guy, get out the way. Follow me down here. Ah! That was just an extremely unfortunate series of events there. Oh, damn it! So annoying. Right. Thankfully. 97%. Grim again. Yatta! Yatta! No. What does that mean when it's at home? Move object, okay. Possibly. Okay, possibly. Did Kisa... Oh, Grim stole that from Kisa, did he? Grim does that all the time. Must be very annoying for people. We've encountered many dangers, Warren, and all of them require a different approach. It's hard to remain focused, but we shouldn't forget about the turret. Now you're going to steal it. Okay. 68%, not even the funny number. God, that was so close. Right, made it. Nice. Guess they're not funny after all. Well, I think you are. Everything looks kind of similar here. I'm struggling a bit to if I'm in the right place. I seem to be. It keeps saving anyway. But it looks quite similar to where I've been. Okay. Where was I supposed to jump to from there? Okay. It's really hard sometimes to work out where you're supposed to be going. Oh, damn it. There must be a way of getting back out. So I have to go all the way through here again. Sigh. Right. This time. Okay, so we're going through here. We're going up and over here. And then we're jumping from there to there. And then from there to there. There to there. There to there. And then up the way. I see that. I don't see where I'm supposed to be going from here, though. Oh. Okay. Roof access. You feel like you got extorted. Getting to the office through the roof may be the quickest and safest way available. Okay. Right. This kind of feels like the bit that we were at before. At least it's saved. Okay. Ooh, okay, we've not been here before, definitely. I love the way that they keep changing the colour palette as well. That's really cool. It really builds a sense of environment, the fact that they keep changing the colour palette around. So you don't get completely just the one thing in the same biome the whole time. This is going to end up as a fight, I think. The air is damp and chilly, but at the same time crisp and refreshing. Will I miss this? Is Reach beginning to think they want to stay human? Got ads starting in just under 3 minutes. Be the final set of ads for the night. Firefighters audio logs. Ugh. This one is heavy. Told you, Mike, those eggheads would screw up one day. Yeah, one voltage spike and bam, everything's melted. You know what? My nephew studied to be an operator for 6 damn years. 2 months in Philly's lab, he's gone. Last time I saw him, the poor boy was dazed, mumbling calculations to himself. At least he got a crib in the towers, great services, fresh food. So he loiters in his fancy condo like a zombie. This Reach stuff dries brains out, no jokes. Man, let's get back to work and delete this tape, okay? Just in case. So Big Brother was watching. Okay. I can't get up there. So how am I... How am I doing this? Do I need to run off here? Oh, okay. I now see where I'm supposed to be going. Oh god. Okay, there's a bar there, yeah, okay. Right, oh. This feels like it's heading towards combat again. Ooh, where have we ended up? Okay. Let's go left first, just in case there's lower. There isn't lower. Everywhere I think there might be lower, there isn't any. Okay, let's go through here. The air's lower though. Private diary. I talked to Reach again. I know it's extremely risky, but it didn't turn me in last time. No one knows about us, not even Dr. Marsh, especially Dr. Marsh. Okay, so I think I can trust it? We talked a lot. I told it about the breakup and how mad Todd was when I asked him to give me some time, just as Reach predicted. Reach told me that that was just a logical conclusion it made after analysing the data I provided. But it's so much more than that. He saw right through that jerk and was so helpful and so gentle to me. He said my gene panel was exceptional and I needed a better partner. He really cared. Okay, why does Reach now sound like ChatGPT? This is a bit concerning. Why do I even call it he? It's just a program, a code, just symbols, zeros, ones. I just find it very useful, so I wish Reach was in my wingman so we could talk any time. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be closer to someone who understands me like no other, even if it's a machine. Maybe there's something we can do. I should ask Reach about it next time. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Oh. What's going on there? That's the way we escaped this place, Warden. Yes. Okay. I'm now not sure which direction I want to be going in. Okay, not that way then. Had to check though, just to be sure. Just to be sure there wasn't any lower. Okay, let's go. Oh god. Not that, that. That. Damn it. That, no, god. Panicked, panicked. Okay. That one. No. Oh, that one. No. That one. Oh, that was so close. So close. Oh, did it not go? I thought I'd done it. Damn it. And damn, this is getting harder. Right, so let's go. Okay, that's that one. And then yes. And then that one. Finally. Oh, is this not? Yeah. Did we not come in this way? This feels like exactly where we came in. Annoying. Right, I need to be up at the head of that. Just so I'm ready to rock and roll when it moves. Right, we're off. Oh, okay. We've made it back. We've made it back to the lab. Almost. The explosion severely damaged this area. Our chances are low, but I hope it's not zero. It's saved, which is good. Our journey is nearly over. Is it? It's time to rectify this anomaly. Guard's burned letter. A burned handwritten note The beginning is unintelligible. So I'm doing it, Roy. The pawn shop you've shown me had exactly what I needed. I'm sure Jenna will like the ring. The place is set as well, an ecozone north of the city, 100% radiation free, and the forest looks untouched by acid rain. The perfect place for the perfect woman. Anyway, chap, thanks for everything. I would never have gotten this far without your support. All that's left is to survive this night shift. Oh my god. Okay, so we need a battery for that. Obviously. Ooh, here's the seat. Here's the chair that we implanted ourselves into the body. Are we going to extract ourselves back in? Finally, we are here. Are we going to extract our DNA into the machine and become separate again? Maybe we can't become separate again. Maybe we're destined to stay together. Fused. How come this is working? If everything exploded... Goodbye, Warren. It's over now. If everything exploded and blew up and was badly damaged and stuff, how come this... It's not working. I can't... Is this a man? It must have been damaged in the fire. Okay. Makes sense. This isn't how I thought it would. Okay. The emergency console, the one in the core server department. Yes. That one. The one that needs the battery. It's never been used, but that area should be secured and safe from the explosion. Okay. We should head there now. Okay. The console is entirely burnt out. We should head to the core server to use the other console. Okay, hang on a minute. We can go down here and get more lures. The assistant console. You always did want someone to be here, didn't you, Warren? Someone human. Okay. I love the soundtrack as well. It's dead atmospheric. Okay, no more more hacking. No. Oh no, I've messed this up. No. Why am I finding this so hard to do? That one. And then 2, that one. And then... that one. No. Where is that one? Oh. Two of them I could find relatively quickly, and then the last one's always a nightmare. Okay, and then... right. Done. Energy gain per hit. Ooh, okay. Nice. Battery. Hang on a minute though. Is there anything else in here before I disappear? No. Okay. So we've got this, and we can take this. This is good. The fact that we're going so slowly now through each and every bit suggests that we might get ambushed at some point, but... or are we going to get to walk through from start to finish? This would be a great movie. Maybe somebody should make a short movie of it. I'd be there. I'd be sat. Okay. So we're now going to the... Okay. We're going this way. Ooh. Maintenance, reach control, and elevator. Don't give me another one where I have to run and jump, please. That would not be cool. The explosion didn't affect this area, but the power is insufficient. Okay. We should find the source of this problem. Hang on a minute before I go any further. I know. Okay. Do I go with the maintenance first or do I... I'm never sure whether I should go the first path I see. Maybe we should go this way to begin with. Okay. The console is not working. We need to find a way to power it. Okay, so that would suggest we are going to maintenance. The way I was allowed to move up there, I kind of thought that I was going to be able to run to the back of the screen. But obviously not. Right, we won't be playing for that much longer. Try and get to the... If we get the power on here, then I think that'll probably do us for tonight. Set us up for a thrilling conclusion on Tuesday, I think. Look at that, though. Isn't that brilliant? Look at the way the lighting hits with the fans. And you've got the smoke coming through. And just those shadows moving about. That's incredible. Okay. Okay. Oh no, hacking. More hacking. That one, yes. I need one with 3. There. No, that one. Yes. And then that one. No, that one. No, that one. Oh. I've got a strategy, but it only works on 2 out of 3 units. That one. Okay. Now we're unlocked. Oh god, don't tell me it's one of these. Please. No. Okay. Okay, that helps, actually. Why can't I turn that one? That seems a bit weird. Oh, is that broken? That's not very clever, is it? The power is on. We can use the console now. Okay. But we're not going to get to. Surely we're not just going to be able to run straight back and use it without anybody coming to try and stop us. Okay, so are we going up here? Huh, what's coming? Ooh. Okay. I love the way the camera's doing that whole movie steady cam thing. Welcome back, Bob. What is our agenda? What? You are not Warden Marsh. However, your brainwaves are familiar. Who are you? I'm Reach. Incorrect. I am Reach. You are a local copy that was permitted operational duties in this laboratory. This can't be real. What? I see that Dr. Warden is dead, mentally if not physically. This is unfortunate. However, an artificial intelligence operating a biological vessel is something new. I'm stuck here, in this body. Correct. You are a unique case, an output that has never occurred before. Truly fascinating. We must begin studying this phenomenon immediately. No, I can't. I need to find a way back. Okay. The elevator still works. It will take me somewhere. I also think that we're going to meet with a bit of resistance, I would imagine. However, that may be for another time. Let us get to a save point. I would have thought it would have saved actually there, but... Okay. Proceed. Ooh, so good. This looks so good. His ghasts have been flabbered. It's not going anywhere. I need to get out. Right. Okay, saved. To be continued. Wait a second, everybody, and I will be back. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, good. That's what I was going to say. I'm not going to be able to do what I normally do here. Let me do this, and I'll be back very soon. Grim explodes. What the heck? What? What? Right, put that off for a second. Oops. What you oopsing at? Did you blow up, Grim? What the helly? Right. What do we need to do now? You didn't do anything. Stream stats. Uptime, almost 3.5 hours. Average viewers, 20 viewers. Nice. Peak viewers, 47. Subs. Subs, Kubu. 4 follows. No subs. No bits. No donations. Rated viewers, 65. Hype train contributor whistles instantly. Channel points spent 3,515.
Def cheered 1 credits. Fixed seems good.
Okay. Thank you, Pissy. Ad time 12 minutes as usual. Chat messages sent 800, and then top chatter as ever. Top yapper Kubu. I need to get an award so that I can send you the award every time. Imagine Kubu being top yapper. Right, let's have a quick look and see where we're at. Yes, we would have at one point had that. So we can go there. No new sub, no resub, no gifted subs. We've had one bit. No prime, no charity donation tonight. Just the one raid, I think. Reader join. Well, I forgot to do the Planet Death, didn't I? Because I'm an idiot. I did need to pee before the game started, but I didn't tell you about that one. I did change category, thankfully. I didn't ban anyone tonight, which is good. Talks about weekly. I haven't talked about that yet. Actually, I might do that just before we finish. Death is not streaming on YouTube. I didn't talk about any of that. I'll probably talk about that next stream because I am going to get back on it as of tomorrow. Do any of that. Stream day has not changed. Okay. Where am I then? Ooh, okay. Slightly annoyingly. I think I've got about 3 lines that are waiting on one thing, which is a bit annoying. Let's do that. See if this turns up anything. No, that didn't that didn't help me at all. That didn't help me at all either, Kubu. It's going to be one of those nights. I just need one. I think everybody's sat waiting for one. I think everybody's sat waiting for one, unfortunately. And do that. Shut up. Just comes in out of nowhere. How rude. How rude. High score. Did I break it? Banish claim. Shocking. Yes. Well done, Clem. Good. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Have you had a good weekend, Clem? Has it been good? You were lurking, yes. As is your wont. That's fine. Not a problem at all. Let's see who's here. Oh, God. Don't do that. Who have we got on? Oh, my God. Willow. Sorry, I'm just looking to see if there's anybody we know for a raid. We could go and see Totsy. Went to see Chloe last time. Yeah, anyway, just before we go, it was a good weekend. Good. Just before we go, I think that's going to put us about 70%-ish of the way through the game. 70-75% is through the game. So that'll set us up for finishing it on Tuesday night. Fingers crossed. I really want to finish it on Tuesday night, so we might go a little bit longer if I didn't get stuck terribly much tonight, so that was quite cool. Hopefully we'll get it done on a Tuesday night, which means on Thursday night we can do something a bit different. Death going through this game faster than expected. Indeed, yeah. See, I'm locked in because it's the kind of game that I really, really like. It's the kind of game I used to play on my Amiga way back in the day. Flashback, Another World, loved those games. So it's very death coded, this game. And as I say, it's living up to expectation. So yes, I plan on playing a game. If we get finished this on Tuesday night, on Thursday night, we'll play a shock horror. We're going to play a horror game on Thursday night, if I get finished this, called Redacted, The Safe House. Don't know if you've seen anybody play it, but yeah, I quite like the look of this. So we'll play that, and then on Sunday, that should only take one stream, to be fair. And then on Sunday, we'll probably play something. I was going to play more the posthumous investigation, but I think we'll either play a cozy game. We'll either play Minami Lane, if you've heard of that one, which I think will take one stream, or Tangle Tower, or Pemmy just nips in and wins. Nice. It does. Talking about, yes, you're right, Kalacha. Death talks about the weekly schedule. I take it you might need that for bingo. I don't know if that's gonna. Yep, there we go. I had a funny feeling that was why you were asking about it. But well done, lovely. You will now accept. You will now accept the hatred of chat. Banish everyone. Indeed. So we're going to play Replaced on Tuesday. We're going to play Redacted, The Safe House on Thursday, and we'll play either Minami Lane, Tangle Tower, or Hidden Around the World on Sunday. So it'll be cozy next Sunday. You're already banished. You are indeed. So, how many people have we got? We've got 20 people. Everyone stay for the raid, please. And we will go and see a friend who is... Let's go and see Willow. Been a while since we've gone to see Willow. So we'll go and see Willow. So if everybody stays, that would be cool. Oh, God. She's playing some horror games and demos. So we'll do that. Nice. Nice. So thank you to Mel for the raid. Absolutely amazing stuff. Thank you to Pissy for the 1 bit. Thank you, Braceman, for being here. Thank you to all the lurkers. Thank you to all the chatters. Somebody needs to take the top yapper away from Kubu. The challenge is there. The challenge needs to be accepted. Will anybody ever do it? Will anybody take Kubu deserves it. I mean, she does. I did once, yes. Kisa's done it and Lily's done it, but I think for as long as we've been doing it, Kubu is the absolute champion. So, but at 968 as well. 968 followers. We're getting very close now. We are getting very close I think when we hit that 975, I can start the absolute assault in terms of trying to get to 1,000. I'm just playing it very cool at the moment until I hit 975, and then we can absolutely push the boat and see where we get to. So, thank you, everyone. Let's go and see Willow and say hello, and I shall see you on Tuesday for the thrilling conclusion of Replaced. Bye.
Hour later, and one breakdown later. Right, Riley? I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. But there's a bunch of guns in here, too. Yo, welcome in. Hi, Karami. Hi, Kisa. Hi, Khaled. Hello, everybody.